Hello everyone, myself Navneet Kumar Singh and I am teaching you heat and mass transfer for your GATE examination. So my dear students, in this video we will be studying about the radiation exchange between two black bodies. Okay, the radiation exchange between two black bodies, my dear students. So let us understand it carefully. So we can see the radiation, or we can also use heat exchange, radiation heat exchange between two black bodies, and this is most important for your GATE, my dear students. This is most important for your GATE. Okay, now let us see. If there are two surfaces, my dear students, if there are two surfaces, two black surfaces I am taking, let us take two black surfaces. So if there are two black surfaces, let us say this is surface 1, again having some area A1, temperature T1. Okay, now this is your surface 1, my dear students. For black body, that is black body 1, body 1, and there is another black body, that is black body 2, that is black body 2, like black body 2. Okay, this is having some area from this side to be like A2, and temperature, let us take the surface temperature is T2. Okay, now let us understand carefully what is happening. So body 1, if I will analyze only body 1, let us focus on this body only, this body only. So this body will emit some radiation. So can I have the total emissive power of body 1? Yes, I can have the total emissive power of the black body 1, my dear student. So total emissive power or total radiation, total emissive power for black body 1 is given by what, my dear students? Is given by sigma T to the power 4 watt per meter square Kelvin to the power 4, my dear students. Yes or no? Kelvin to the power 4. Now this is for the per unit area, and this is coming from where? This is coming from your, when you are summing this over all over the wavelengths, then you are getting this. Okay, now what will be the total emissive power? This will be per unit area we are taking. Now let us see. So what will be the total emissive power? That is for per unit area. You said you should take per unit area. So total emissive power for body 1, it will be equal to, as you are talking about the body 1, so let us take T1 to the power 4. So if I will take a total power, this will be sigma T to the power 4 multiply T1 to the power 4 multiply by A1, my dear students. So can I directly take for body 2? Yes. So the total emissive power for black body 2 or surface 2 will be given by sigma T to the power 4, and this will be watt per Kelvin to the power 4, and this will be what? We should directly take watt per meter square. Okay, watt per meter square, this will be in watt. Okay, and this will be A2, my dear students. This will be A2. So now this may be happening that this is radiation in all directions. Okay, and some fraction may be reaching on 2. Let us take it. So this is, again we are going to the shape factor, my dear students, and some is going out, my dear students. So what will be the shape factor for this? That is leaving surface 1 and falling on surface 2, my dear students. Falling on surface 2. So can I calculate the radiation absorbed by the body 2? Yes, I can calculate. Yes, let us see. So total radiation leaving 1, total radiation leaving surface 1 and falling on 2, on surface 2 is nothing but what? Let us take it. This will be given by some self factor you have to multiply. So this will be given by equal to sigma T1 to the power 4 leaving 1. So total radiation leaving 1 is this into A1 multiplied by F1 2, my dear students. So that is the total radiation which is leaving 1 and falling on the 2. Similarly, can we calculate total radiation? Total radiation leaving 2, leaving surface 2 and falling on surface 1. Surface 1. So this will be, so the total radiation which is leaving surface 2 and falling on 1 will be total radiation leaving surface 1 or leaving surface 2, my dear students, surface 2 and falling on surface 1, my dear students, will be what? This will be nothing but sigma, that is leaving 2, my dear student, that is leaving 2. 2 means that is which is coming out from this and falling on 2. So what will be the view factor for this or shape factor for this? So that is leaving surface 2 and falling on 1, my dear students. So this will be given by sigma T to the power 4, okay, multiplied by A2 into F21, my dear students, F21. So this is which is leaving 2 and falling 1. This is which is leaving 1 and falling 2. So that is a net. So this is okay. Now, as we are dealing with the black bodies, so whatever the radiation will be coming from 2 and falling on 1 will be absorbed by this body surface 1. So as we are dealing with black bodies, so whatever radiation is coming on surface will be absorbed completely, my dear students, completely. How? Because for black body your alpha is equal to 1. So whatever the radiation will come, it will absorb completely. Let us take that is alpha 2, let us take that is alpha 1, and in our case alpha 1 and alpha 2 is equal to 1, my dear student, because we are dealing with the black bodies. Now can I calculate the net radiation heat exchange between two black bodies? Yes. Now the net radiation heat exchange between these two surfaces, you can also talk about take like the surfaces. So net radiation heat exchange will be given by net radiation heat exchange will be what? That will be Q12 minus Q21. Yes or no, my dear students? Q12 minus Q21. So can I take? So this will be nothing but sigma T1 to the power 4 A1 F12 minus sigma T to the power 4, that is A2 F21. And I have taken alpha 1, alpha 2 equal to 1, my dear students. So in this case, the net radiation heat exchange Q net will become equal to, that is your A1 F12 into sigma into sigma T1 to the power 4 minus T to the power 4, my dear students. T1 to the power 4 minus T to the power 4. Or directly let us write here. So let us take it out. So the net radiation heat exchange will be given by, so that is Q net will be given by sigma T1 to the power 4 A1 F12 minus sigma T to the power 4 A2 F21. So if I will use the reciprocity theorem, what we know that A1 F12 is equal to A2 F21, my dear students, F21. So this part will be equal to this, yes or no? So can I write this? Q net is equal to, for black bodies, will be given by sigma A1 F12 multiplied by T1 to the power 4 minus T to the power 4, and this will be the net radiation heat exchange between the two surfaces, my dear students. Okay. So number of questions will be asked on this. If he will give you two black bodies and you want to calculate the net radiation heat exchange, you must know the value of sigma A1 F12. You will know. You can calculate F12 if you know. Now T1 and T2 will be given. You can easily calculate the net radiation heat exchange, my dear students. So thank you so much. So we have discussed about the net radiation heat exchange between the two black surfaces or two black bodies, my dear students. So now we will be discussing about the net radiation heat exchange between two gray surfaces, that is your non-black bodies. Let us see and focus on the board, my dear students. So net radiation heat exchange, it must be radiation exchange, but I am taking radiation heat exchange to simplify this. Okay, heat exchange between two gray surfaces, my dear students. Gray surfaces, or we can say non-black bodies. Non-black bodies. So let us consider two surfaces. Let us consider that is your surface 1 and that is your surface 2, my dear students. That is your surface 2. Let us take the area of this particular surface is A1 and temperature of this surface is T1, my dear students. Okay. Similarly, area of this is A2 and this temperature is T2 for this surface. Okay. Now, and I am considering that is your surface 1, that is your surface 2. Surface 2, my dear students. Okay. Now let us see. So can I calculate? Okay, I know. So how can I calculate the total emissive power of that black body, or that is non-gray body? So now you have to consider two things also, and these are that emissivity of this surface is E1, my dear students, and absorptivity of this surface is alpha 1. Similarly, as these are the non-gray surfaces, emissivity of the surface is E2 and absorptivity of the surface is alpha 2, my dear students. Now these are not black surfaces, because for black surfaces E is equal to alpha is equal to 1. We know that. But in this case, when we are considering the non-gray surfaces, when we are considering the non-black bodies, then there will be some emissivity. So let us feel the concept. What will happen? Let us say this is your some gray surface. Let us take that is your gray surface. So from this surface, my dear students, there will be emission of radiation. So number of waves are emitting from this. Actually, this is having some temperature T above 0 Kelvin. Let us take it like 300 or 320 Kelvin something. So it will radiate in all directions. Yes. So this is not gray surfaces. That is smooth like. Okay. Now, when this will emit some radiation, what I will do first is I will convert it, or I will imagine that that body is what? A black body. So I will calculate the emissive power of this body to be considering it to be like a black body. So radiation emitted by surface 1 in the form of electromagnetic waves, my dear students, electromagnetic waves, because there will be some emission of electromagnetic electromagnetic waves in all directions. Okay, now, so first of all I will consider it to be like a black body. So what will be the net radiation heat exchange? So net radiation heat sorry, I'm not talking about the exchange. So the net radiation emitted by this will be, or radiation emitted by this body, let us take it, let us say, now let us take E1. E1 is equal to, if it is a black body, E1B is equal to, it will become sigma A1 T1 to the power 4. T1 to the power 4. So, but I want to calculate for the non-black body, my dear students, non-black body. So that is for black body. This net radiation, that total emission by the black body is this. That is total emission for black body. So by comparing with the black body, now I will calculate the net. I will calculate the radiation heat exchange or radiation emitted by surface 1, my dear students. So radiation emitted by gray surface. Radiation emitted by gray surface. This is very important concept. That's why I'm going slow, my dear students. So carefully just learn it. So radiation emitted by gray surface having some emissivity, let us say E1. Okay, so we know already that E by EB is equal to emissivity E, my dear students. Yes or no? We know that. So for a gray body I can easily calculate E1. Yes, I can calculate E1. So this will become E of EB1. Yes or no? Now what will be the radiation emitted by this body, my dear students? That is surface 1. So this will become equal to E1 is equal to E of, that is E1 sigma A1 T1 to the power 4, my dear students. T1 to the power 4. So this will be the radiation emitted by the body, because that surface will decide that how much radiation I have to take, because it is having some kind of what, emissivity. So let us say if it is emitting 100%, 100 rays it is emitting, but that is having some emissivity, let us say 0.9. So what will happen? Only there will be emission of 90% rays from this surface. Hope you are getting that feeling now. So there will be what, emission of 90% waves. So I have to take, compare it to the black body. If it is a black body, it is emitting 100%. Then if the other surface, non-gray surface, is having some emissivity, then this surface compared to this black body is emitting what, 90% or with some emissivity E, my dear students, because for black body emissivity is 1. So all the gray surfaces will be having the emissivity less than your black body. So now we know that how much it is radiating. Okay, now I want to know that the radiation which is transferred or which is coming out from surface 1 is going or absorbed by surface 2. So some radiation is going out from this and absorbed by 2. Some is going out. My dear students. So what will be this? This will be F12. It will tell, the shape factor will decide. Okay. Now the radiation, or we can say the fraction of radiation emitted by 1 and falling on 2. The fraction of radiation emitted by 1 and absorbed by 2. And which factor will decide that it is absorbing? That will decide alpha 2. Alpha 2 absorbed by 2 is equal to, that will be nothing but E1 is equal to epsilon 1, that is E1 sigma, E1 sigma A1 T1 to the power 4 multiplied by F1 2, my dear students. Okay, and now it will only absorb the radiation which is falling on that, and that factor, that is absorptivity, will decide that how much it is absorbing. If this is having, let us say, absorptivity 0.5, then it will absorb only 50% radiation like this. So if like other surface is there, and if it is absorbing, the some radiation is falling on that like this, okay, falling on that like this, electromagnetic waves are coming and falling on this, so it will only absorb the radiation which will decide that absorptivity will decide that how much radiation it will absorb. So that's why you have to take alpha 2 also, my dear students. Similarly for body 2 or surface 2, we can take surface 2, the fraction of radiation coming out or leaving surface 1 and falling on 2, my dear students. So the fraction of radiation which is leaving surface 1 and falling on 2, can we calculate this? Yes sir, we can calculate. How? This is coming out from the surface 1 and falling on 2. So this is also having some absorptivity alpha 1, my dear students. Yes or no? So can I calculate the E2 directly now? So the E2 will become equal to, that is the emissivity will decide that how much it is coming out from this second surface with the black body, that is nothing but sigma A to T to the power 4 multiplied by F12. That is what, my dear students, the fraction of radiation will be leaving 2 and falling on 1. That will be F21 multiplied by alpha 1 will decide, my dear students. So now I know E1 and E2. Can I calculate the net radiation heat exchange or net radiation net heat exchange between the two non-gray surfaces? Let us calculate it. So the net radiation exchange between two gray surfaces will be given by, so the net radiation heat exchange between two surfaces is given by, that is your E1 minus E2, my dear students. So this will be what? E1 is how much? That is epsilon 1, that is E1 sigma A1 T1 to the power 4 into F12 minus E2 sigma A 2 T to the power 4 into F21, my dear students. And I have not taken alpha 1. Let us take alpha 1 here. In this case, this will be alpha 2. In this case, this will be alpha 1. So now using the reciprocity theorem, what you will have? Using the reciprocity theorem. So using reciprocity theorem, it will be, we know that A1 F12 will be equal to A2 F21, my dear students. Okay, now replacing this with this value, I will have E1 minus E2, or that is Q net will be given by sigma A1 F12 into E1 alpha 2 from Kirchhoff's law under thermal equilibrium, that emissivity is equal to absorptivity alpha. So can I take that E1, or we can take that absorbed by 2. So this will be E1 is equal to alpha, my dear students. Can I take alpha? Yes, I can take out. So let us take it. So this will be that is Q net is equal to sigma A1 F12 and E will be equal to alpha. So E1 will be equal to what? Alpha 1, that is E1, and alpha 2 will be equal to what? That is E1 is equal to alpha 1, that is E2 is equal to alpha 2. Epsilon 2 is equal to alpha 2, my dear students. So this will become A1 E1, that is epsilon 1 epsilon 2 and T1 to the power 4 minus T to the power 4, my dear students, where E1 and E2, that is epsilon 1 epsilon 2 is called equivalent emissivity, is called your equivalent emissivity, and this is your net radiation heat exchange between two non-black bodies, or we can say for the gray surfaces. This is for the gray surfaces, my dear students. Gray surfaces. Okay, so this is your net radiation heat exchange between the bodies of gray surfaces. Okay, hope you have understood all the concepts, my dear students. Thank you so much again.